the nominees, and how would the screening exercise, how would it go? What should we expect from your lawmakers?
Well, we have agreed to start the screening on Monday, and it's going to be live so that Nigerians will see what we're doing. It is not going to be bow and go. It is only those who are qualified to take a bow that will take a bow. Those who are not qualified to take a bow will be thoroughly screened. And we have seen the list. We just got 28 names, and we're expecting more. So we believe that between now and Monday, we should be able to get the complete list. But we're going to make do with the 28 that we have. So we have just called for their CVs, because we don't have any of their CVs. So I believe that by this weekend, we'll have the CVs. But I'm personally pleased with the caliber of men and women that have been nominated. But we can only conclude when we screen them. And if we find them worthy, why not? We'll confirm them. If we don't find them worthy, we're not going to confirm them. Thank you.
There's this talk about the 60 days constitutional requirement says the president has to send the ministerial list, and he did send it in time. So is he flouting that?
Look at that law again. Look at it again. There is a provision that once you have sent in the first batch, you can bring the other one later. But I believe that before Monday, he will bring the remaining names. But look at that again. There's a provision there. Look at it again.
Okay. Thank you, distinguished.
Congratulations to them, the nominees. In the wisdom of Mr. President, we received the list today. And then our business is to screen them. And then those who will be able to pass our screening should take a bow. And that is what I can say for now. But I can see that we were able to have 28 nominees today, and we're expecting the additional ones, I believe, maybe by Monday.
There's been this persistent criticism about the Senate, the manner with which the Senate screens nominees. Many Nigerians feel the Senate is not very thorough in the screening of nominees, and it's more like a rite of passage. You're not thorough, and more or less you tell many of them, particularly former lawmakers, to take a bow and go. Are we going to see this happen?
No, I don't think so, because first and foremost, the responsibility of security screening, character and other screening is rests upon the security agencies of Nigeria. I believe before Mr. President sends any list, that they must have passed through scrutiny, screening by the Department of State Security. So coming to us is to add to what has been done by the security agencies. So I don't think Senate is a kind of a place you come and take a bow. But for all of us members of the Parliament, you need to know that we also pass through screening. We also pass through submitting of our names, our asset declarations and things like that. So there is so much to it than what the people always says about people coming to take a bow. I don't think so.
Well, we have just received the list today, and we're expecting to see the people come before the Senate for screening. They will answer questions, lots of questions, because these ministerial positions are not for patronizing people. We are looking at those who will be able to serve the Nigerian people. There's so much suffering in the land, and anybody who will come to head a ministry must be somebody who will apply himself humbly to the needs of the Nigerian people, so that will help the government to alleviate the sufferings of the masses of this country. The list that came read out to us in plenary contains people that most of us have known. Some of them were colleagues of ours, senators, like Senator Abubakar Kyari. He was here in the Senate in 2015 to 2019 as chairman Senate Committee on Army. He's a gentleman, we have known him. There are other people who are also great people in the list. But like we said, maybe when the screening exercise gets on, we may have additional information from Mr. President. All these names you submitted, What are they going to do? Let's not approve people to become ministers and we take square pegs and put in round holes. We want to match them with their capacities. Government should be able to use people based on their capacity and potentials to deliver in their areas of service. Looking at the list, we're happy that some women are there. The president tried in bringing women into the team so that this agitation of gender, this and that, will be closing by now. We look forward to having them come in. We've demanded for their resumes, their curriculum vitae. All of them will submit and we'll get them by Saturday. So that when they begin to appear here on Monday for screening, we'll look at their resumes and ask them questions based on their claims of what they have done. If there are governors, former governors in the list, we'll also want to know how they fared in their states, how they were able to serve their people, whether they served well and their people were happy with them in terms of deliveries, the dividends of democracy to their people. If they did, they will be, of course, confirmed. But if there is anybody that will be in the list that has a record of poor performance, indeed all of them in the respective areas they have served, if they have any record of poor performance, the Senate will not be doing the country any good service by confirming people who have performed poorly. But I think the choices were made prudently, because like we have been here in Nigeria, we've done a lot of them. I can say that we look forward to having a very vibrant team, but they will have to satisfy the Senate on their mission to the federal cabinet.